Okay, this is a video prediction that I'm making right now on today's date. And, hold on a second, let me start recording. Hold on. Okay, this is, I am now tape recording my statements. As you can see by me showing you this video picture of my cell phone that it's 5:20 p.m. on February 8th, 2014. I'm also going to use the voice command feature and so the phone can say the date and time.
February 8th, Saturday, 5:21 p.m.
Okay, now today they had the individual that assaulted me on the sidewalk on January 30th, 2014. They had him walk by. Okay, from there, at first I thought it was a different one of them that they have used to harass me in the past. But when I noticed him right there, because he had an orange sleeve shirt underneath a white shirt, I watched and waited until the person who was walking got to that area. You know how you just saw that car pass by? Well, I was able to see that it was him because of his white beard and the way he walks. Except today he didn't have a backpack on him. Now, I want you to go to YouTube right now and type in cell phone hacking and stalking. Cell phone hacking and gang stalking. Cell phone hacking and using a cell phone as a microphone, a tracker, or a GPS locator. So I am predicting right now, the area that I'm at right now has been number coded with a number. That number code is 20181515142613-247-239. I've been at this location for 15 full months minding my own business. Now, that is actually a location of an intersection. Now, when you get up on the road of where this intersection is at, and start walking towards a different intersection, which has now also been number coded by me, that number code being 1521215152651815151826202223918522. The individual that assaulted me on the sidewalk between these two number coded intersections, okay, has a white beard. He's an older guy, and they are at least reintroducing him back along my routes in order to stimulate, as a result of me seeing him, the episodic memory pertaining to how he was used to assault me on January 30th, 2014. Now, the syndicated organized crime police officers that are involved in gang stalking in San Diego County, if he ever plays another role in any event towards me, concerning me, about me, around me, or against me, what they'll try and do is, if he's caught physically in the area where the event takes place, and if they stage another event using this guy, they'll probably stage the witnesses as well. Staged events in gang stalking are called street theaters, and this term can be Googled. Now, the whole goal for them is to, one, try to make it appear in reference to them being the individuals who are perpetrating this criminality towards me that work in the system. Now, what they basically do is create these staged events where they assault you to provoke you to call the police, or will stage a witness who will call the police, or even the perpetrator might, okay, or any of his supposedly neighborhood friends. And when the police come out, he'll deny that he assaulted me, okay, and what he'll do is he'll say, I know where this bitch lives, she bothers me, she bothers some people that are hiking close by her, she's homeless, she's freaked out. Because in organized stalking and gang stalking expeditions, what they want you to do is to live in the effects of what they bring about towards you, while they lie about everything they do, while even blaming you for everything that is happening. It's called menticide, where they're not only trying to rape the truth about what's going on, but they're also trying to rape you as a result of them victimizing you and then turning around and blaming you for any and every event that transpires, events that they bring about. Now let me just play you an audio file, a segment of an audio file pertaining to a event that took place on a sidewalk. The same exact sidewalk that this guy I'm talking about assaulted me on January 30th, 2014. Now the event you're about ready to hear happened on the same exact sidewalk, about 75 feet up the sidewalk, on Thanksgiving Day 2013. The individual who assaulted me on January 30th, 2013 was seen by me on 4 separate occasions before he assaulted me. 3 separate occasions. 2 of those 4 separate occasions were me seeing him talk to these 2 guys. Now, this Thanksgiving event occurred on the same exact sidewalk that the January 30th, 2014 assault occurred on. Do you hear these guys say gang stalk, gang stalking, and gang stalking? I'm going to F you up. And one of these 2 guys has harassed me on anywhere between 8 and 11 separate occasions. So just listen. Okay, now this is the audio of gang stalking being covered on the news. I want you to listen to this.
This story on our website, kcba.com. Due to non-police call it bullying on steroids. We're talking about gang stalking, but it actually has nothing to do with the gangs that you first think of. Southern Coast News reporter Candace Lynn learned more about the trend and how it's getting more dangerous because of the internet. Yeah, they're just so afraid.
His neighbors are gang stalking him because he plays loud music late at night and is outspoken.
Okay, now that shows you that gang stalking has been covered on the news. Now what you're about ready to hear right now is some individuals on a bus in Yucca Valley, California, which is 169 miles away from where this Thanksgiving event occurred at. Do you hear these guys and a woman repeat gang stalk continuously, gang stalker, oh my god, and gang stalking?
Well, look at that car right there. So cute. To the left, they just turned. Those little French cars. Right now?
You first child? Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully
I got my quick
only child.
Don't take the whole thing. This person is the roughest one holding.
She's pretty good. She never cries.
I'm going to go hang it up in my,
She's already talking.
I'm going to take my American flag out there, real kind of flag, take it out, I'm going to hang it in the window, and I'm going to put it on the show. I wish I did these things right. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now what I'm basically doing is showing you this area right here. This is where I've been living at for 15 months. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. That board is only on there because I brought it home last night. And so basically what I'm doing is I'm predicting that they're going to create an event to make it appear that they got a normal appearing reason to know I'm living here, in reference to the police, so they can, and they would prefer me to call the police based on something they're doing physically towards me, using a homeless person who can easily deny that he assaulted me, who can easily leave the scene. That's right. And if he doesn't leave the scene, he'll point out where I'm living. That's right. So the police can tell me to leave, while he miraculously doesn't have no identification. And if they're using him, they would just let him get away anyways. It wouldn't matter. Okay? Now, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. So I'm making this video prediction now. He's got a white beard. Okay? And they might even try to use the excuse, well, he assaulted you, Leslie. What do you expect? He's mentally ill. Because they have to make it appear that everything that's happening to me is anything but gang stalking. That's right. They've used so many same excuses at 5 different locations like you would not believe. Literally the same exact identical excuse. And as far as people getting around me and repeating gang stalk and gang stalking and gang stalking, I'm going to F you up, I got over 800 audio files of it happening around me, including it being caught inside the San Diego Police Department headquarters on July 24, 2014. So they know I'm exposing this shit all over the internet. Cyber surveillance is a method of gang stalking. It's even mentioned in the gang stalking bullying on steroids news broadcast you just briefly heard. You can use YouTube that term. Okay, so we're going to see if that little... They're putting them back up on the sidewalk, okay, in order to make me feel threatened, re-threatened. Okay, he reappeared on the sidewalk on February 5th, 2014 and acted like he was going to cross the street again. And then when he heard me say, because I was talking into my tape recorder, I said he's crossing the street right now, he heard me say that, so he backtracked. Okay, so I don't know, it appears they're using him but not telling him everything. Today when he walked by this area, he had a cell phone in his hand, was looking at it. So we're going to see if I am assaulted, especially and including at bus stops, because they'll have his bitch ass just walk by me and try and assault me, maybe even possibly attempt to steal anything I own, including my bike or my backpack or my duffel bag, or cause my computer to be broken in my backpack as a result of him assaulting me. You would not believe the lengths these sort of girls will go to. See, because the police that are connected to this shit, they'll just believe she won't call the cops because she's afraid he'll point out where she lives and that I'll have to move. But understand this and be clear. They don't know my thinking that well. Alright, thank you for listening. I'm predicting it right now on today's date. That means anybody freaking assaulted me, especially the guy with the white beard. Now, they purposely let me see where he lived at. Okay? That's right. They were baiting me to call the police is what they were doing. Okay? So, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. And check it out. That assault that occurred on January 30th, 2014 occurred within 4 days, of me telling other San Diego police officers where I live. They kept baiting me to tell them where I lived at. And, so those officers know that I live here. So we're also going to see if any event transpires concerning that guy or any other person, and then how a neighbor or a student or somebody acting like they're in a neighborhood just going for a jog, riding their bike, walking their infant, going for a walk, going for a car breaking down, whatever excuse is used. When they stage events, they also stage witnesses. That way when the target can say, I know this is gang stalking related, they can say, well, what do you think, this woman's now gang stalking you, Leslie? And that's where the falsified incident reports come into play at. Subject seems delusional because she thinks everybody's gang stalking her. You just heard them tag teaming me on the Yucca Valley bus. Men saying gang stalker, different ones saying oh my god right before and after it, and then a woman saying gang stalking. That's tag teaming. The Thanksgiving event was a tag teaming event. So don't think that they do not. They'll use a homeless bum who looks down and out, and then a mother walking an infant in a tag team in cooperation. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California, and this is a prediction video file. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.